Alright guys, today what I want to review with you is partial quotients division. So we're just going to do a couple practice problems together and take a look at this strategy and how we do it. So we're going to start with, let's just throw out a number here, 563, and we're going to divide that, that's our dividend, we're going to divide that by, let's just say we're going to divide it by 4. Okay, so in partial quotients division, we want to always draw a line out here to the side, and that's how many times 4 is going to go into our number. So the key here is to start with tens or 100. So because we're always looking for multiples of 10. Now if I take, how many times does 4 go into 563? Well, if I take it 10 times, that's only going to give me 40, and that's really, really low. And I could probably multiply it by 100 and get a little bit closer. So let's just go with 100. We'll start with that, and 4 times 100, we're going to make a subtraction sign, and 4 times 100 is 400. We're going to subtract 400 from 563, and if we work that out correctly, you should get 163. Okay, so the next question we're asking ourselves is, how many times does 4 go into 163? Well, I can think of it as 16. 4 goes into 16s, I know 4 times. So what about 40 times? I'll write 40 here. 40 times 4, if we know our strategy of multiples of 10, 4 times 4 is 16, and I add my 0, and I would get 160. So that's looking at that base fact 4, multiplying it by 4 and getting 16, and then I just add my 0 in there and subtract out. 40 times 4 is 160, so then I have 3 left over. Now I ask myself, does 4 go into 3? If you ask yourself that question, the answer is no. So that is my remainder, and I would just add these two up on the right hand column. 100 plus 40, get 140, and then I have remainder 3. And I'm pretty much done. Remember, you can turn that remainder into a fraction just by making the remainder your numerator and making the denominator what you divided by, or your divisor. So my answer actually is 140 and 3/4. So that's how you do partial quotients division. If you have questions on that, we can review another one in another video. Good luck, guys.